Hey there friends, I hope everyone is doing well. Who is buying stocks? Is anybody even buying stocks right now? What are we doing? It's very quiet out there in stock land. So obviously, I don't think I need to tell you much here. The stock market has been falling apart here the past 2 weeks since the inflation numbers have come out. Jojo keeps talking, not making a lot of people happy what he's saying. We've got November elections will come to start here with what's going to happen in the Senate, the House, all that good stuff. They're talking about rates going up again. Democrats are scrambling to get bills together to try to keep the control. Republicans are itching at the door trying to take over. So, we've got one sector that's just, it's a mess right now. Everything is everywhere, and the market is just in the middle like, with that, there's a lot of good deals out there right now. And today we saw the market come back a little bit. Obviously, I don't think, from what I can find, there wasn't like a lot of new numbers with any stock, especially growth stocks. There was just like, things were starting to come back a little bit today. They weren't getting worse. So Globalstar being one of those, obviously, we're going to talk about that. I'm going to be honest, the last video I said about Globalstar, I really do think, and I still stand by what I said, I do think that this is a very bullish situation we have here on Globalstar with the whole Apple deal and what's going to be coming down the pipeline. So, here's probably how things could go. Whatever's going to happen in November, whether it's going to stay Democratic or it's going to turn into a Republican-led situation to where it could change further down the road, who knows? But eventually this market is going to come back and we're going to see growth stocks come back. Now, obviously, more than likely, here's what we know from past history. If we start to see Republicans taking over, the stock market will generally probably start to do a little better because they're going to be talking about small businesses. They're going to be talking about things like that, more than likely. And they're probably going to be hyping more on talking about the stock market. And right now, we really don't have a lot of that. So, and listen, I'm not trying to make this like a political video whatsoever. I'm just trying to say, like, this is logistically of what we see, This is what we see. And at the end of the day, I just want to see whoever's in charge talk about the stock market and say positive things about it. That's really what I want. So what I'm trying to say is that we could see a major positive shift here in the market by December if things were to radically change here. Who knows? I don't know. Whether they stay the same or they change, for whoever's in charge, we could see a big change here. Right now, I think there's just a lot of things up in the air, and the market is not able to sustain itself standing up on 3 feet here. It's just not happening. But I'm looking at this as a strong buy opportunity for a lot of stocks here, and Globalstar is a firm indication of, this is a great buy-in place right here. So with that, there's not a lot of new news coming out with the news of the Apple deal. They've been kind of silent on this. We just know it's good, it's green, it's in the go. That's really all we know. That deal happened. The stock market was doing pretty good. We were seeing growth stocks do really well. NASDAQ, S&P, everything was doing well. And then, like I said, we've just had severe decline in the market. Now, Globalstar kept falling apart here, and even, this week we saw it even touching the high 50s. So hopefully people took advantage of that. Who knows? We could see more sell-off here. We could definitely see this take a little more of a tumble. I really don't think that's going to be crazy the way things are going because, let's be honest, there's no real good news down the pipeline. Every side is talking bad right now of what's coming. There's like no real positive of things turning around here anytime soon. So the market could have another terrible month on its hands here. So we could see this go down into a 140s. Who knows? Friends, what I would say is that believe in what you're investing in, whether it's Globalstar or another growth stock. I think this is opportunity. This is opportunity that we can look back on in 5 to 10 years and go, I'm really glad I put X amount of money, whether it's $20 or $2,000 in a stock. This is probably one of those defining moments for a lot of us right now in time because there are a lot of opportunities to get in cheap with a lot of stocks. I will tell you this right here, right up front, and I'll say this on this video because this is probably a safe place to say it, but I would save your money, not put it in meme stocks, and I would put it in growth stocks that we know and look to be having a very bright future, like Globalstar, or take it and put it in things that are, you know, down on their luck and that are going to bring you gold in the future, whether that's Globalstar or Apple or Tesla or whatever, or some kind of new EV company that should do well. I'm saying all that because, you know, I'm always seeing comments, and I'm always seeing people talking like, well, you know, what's it like? I don't control the stock market. Listen, I'm just talking about it. We're all just here talking about it, like, gosh, you know, when it does well, it does well. When it does bad, it does bad. I still want to talk about it. It's just the way it is right now. So this is definitely not the bull market we had a few years ago. This is a whole new market. Hopefully that bull market comes back whenever here. I'm excited, but like I said, I think this is the time where we just have to, you know, bite the bullet and, you know, not really be obsessed with our portfolio of how much it's bringing in, but just how much we can put in and wait to see what happens here in the X amount of time. So friends, I know I didn't say a lot about Globalstar, but hey, there's not a lot to talk about here. I'm not going to go over like a candlestick chart. There's nothing like that going on right now. This is a growth stock where you're putting money in and you're waiting for it to continue to grow, build wealth, and bigger and better things to happen, like what's going on right now with Globalstar. So friends, I really do want to wish everyone the best of luck, and I will talk to you soon. Friends, remember, invest in your future. It will pay off in dividends down the road. Bye everyone.